Hello Skillr fans. Today we bring you an in-depth breakdown of the art of head movement. Head movement, as a general term, refers to light movements of your head that are performed to evade strikes.
Good head movement. Good head movement.
As the head is the target, moving it becomes crucial to avoid getting hit.
He comes back right away though, Dom. He comes back straight.
Comes back swinging himself, and now, well, Kelly.
However, head movement is not just about randomly moving your head. It involves coordination between your feet, waist and shoulders, all working in sync to execute the movement correctly. To the untrained eye, it may seem that boxers are randomly avoiding punches, but head movement can actually be dissected into three main techniques. The three boxing techniques we will dissect allow you to avoid the 6 basic punches in boxing. Straight punches, left and right, hooks, left and right, and uppercuts, left and right. So let's take a look at these techniques and their pros and cons. Number 1. Slips. Slipping is performed by moving the head to either side, causing the opponent's punches to slip by the boxer. Slips are generally used to avoid straight punches, specifically the jab and the straight backhand. You can slip on the outside or to the inside. It is generally recommended to slip punches to the outside because it puts you out of danger for a following punch. However, slipping to the inside also has its advantages, such as enabling great counters to the body or overhands.
This time around. Well, that's what I mean.
Pros. A big advantage of slipping is that it opens up opportunities for straight counter punches. This is especially effective when your opponent has a rather slow jab, as a quick counter can catch them off guard.
It's not as easy as...
Cons. The problem with slipping is that you remain in range, which can always be dangerous. If you're not careful when slipping a 1-2 combination, you can leave yourself vulnerable to getting knocked out.
Et pour le futur, je l'espère.
Et puis quand on parle de futur...
Number 2. Rolls. Rolling is performed by slightly ducking and turning your body to the side, creating somewhat of a U-shaped movement. It is mainly used to avoid left and right hooks. Pros. As mentioned earlier, after ducking, the slight turn to the side positions you perfectly to throw a counter hook.
The body now, a combination. Left hook, good night.
Cons. Similar to slipping, when you roll punches, you remain in range. It is not uncommon to see fighters get clipped with an uppercut while rolling.
That was the first time he felt Gennadi's power.
As they are consistently ducking down.
That's back. Oh, he won't recover from that. That's a huge uppercut.
That is why understanding the next technique will also help mitigate the risks associated with rolling. Number 3. Pulls. Pulls are performed as the name suggests, by pulling your body back and transitioning your weight to the back foot to evade a punch. We've already covered how to avoid 4 of the 6 main punches in boxing, and pulls are generally used for the remaining 2, the left and right uppercuts.
The scoring blows.
Predicted they.
However, they can also be used against other punches. Pros. Opposite to the other 2 techniques, with the pull, you actually get out of range. Additionally, you don't have to worry about which punch is thrown, left or right, as the technique applies in the same manner for both.
32 thrown. With a left hook to the liver there, and he's winning these rounds. That hook touched Canelo off. Answers with a hook, something. Whoa.
Cons. The biggest advantage of pulling back is also its biggest disadvantage. As you get out of range, you will have to re-enter the range to land a counterpunch, which is more difficult to execute. However, it is still possible to counter effectively.
68-66 Canelo.
Beautiful display of defense.
Another example is the pull counter employed by Mayweather. Mayweather solves the range issue by positioning his head more forward than usual, baiting his opponent to throw a punch. When he pulls back, as he was already positioned forward, he is not too far away, allowing his counter to connect perfectly. By combining these 3 techniques, you can effectively evade any of the 6 basic punches in boxing.
Excuse me, right uppercut.
This is why boxing is often compared to a chess match, as it involves anticipating and countering your opponent's moves. So let's see all the different moves combined and how they are applied in fights. Slip roll. In this case, Frank Bruno throws a 1-2.
Anytime he gets close to...
Mike slips the jab and rolls under the straight right, countering with a hook on the same side and following up with another hook. You can see it happen several times during the fight.
Yeah, Bill Slane trying to take it. I guarantee you.
Roll slip. In this case, Nielsen throws a lead hook first, and then a straight right. Tyson rolls under the hook and then slips the straight to the outside and end up in a clinch. Slip pull. In this case, Canelo does it from what we could say a lazy L guard with his hands a little too low, but it is a great example anyways. Cotto throws a jab which Canelo slips on the outside and then comes with an uppercut which Canelo defends with a pull. Pull slip. In this case, Liam Smith throws an uppercut first and a jab after. Canelo does a pull to avoid the uppercut and a slip for the jab. He then later does it again to defend a double jab. Roll pull.
Mentioned the Akhmadov.
Pull roll.
Avoids a sweeping left hook, although...
There are infinite combinations and variations in how punches can be avoided, and each fighter may have their own unique approach to using head movement. However, by mastering these fundamental techniques and dedicating countless hours to practice, you can become a master at not getting hit. But we would love to know your opinion. What is your favourite technique? Let us know in the comments.